Nicole right here on D30 Radio, the hottest and trendiest internet radio station of all time. We are about to get started. Do apologize for running a little bit behind time, but hey, I'm here. I'm present. I'm how you all say it, live, lit, and loud, whatever it goes. Anyway, I'm live. I'm here. What's going on? What's poppin', everybody? All right, let me come on into the show really quick. Ooh, this background music today, baby. Give me 1 second. Yes. What's up, everybody? And welcome to the world of Kedra Nicole, where I am here to help you revive your relationships. My platform is not only a brand, but a lifestyle promoting positivity first within each relational dynamic. Being a relationship connoisseur, author, and podcaster allows me to be open, honest, and creative at all costs. Purple Honey describes who I am and what I push you to be on your own as an individual and with your partner. Purple honey is extremely rare to find, but pure. The color purple meaning royalty, while the honey signifies sensuality and sexuality in or during any sticky situation. I want you to refuse to stop at the stars because there's an entire galaxy that must be explored when it comes to your relationships. I'm extremely passionate about life, love, and I operate in my truth and walk daily in my purpose. With all of that being said, let's talk. Feel free to ask questions, provide topics that you would like to discuss, and watch the magic of it all unfold before your very eyes. Welcome again to Kedra Nicole Reviving Relationships, the podcast. I am super excited. How are y'all today? How's everybody been holding up? I know everybody got a lot of stuff going on. Everybody a little nervous, a little shaky with all of this happening in our world. Now, believe you me, I am not taking it lightly at all. I have family members and people that are extremely close to me that are dealing with said virus. So I am definitely taking it all with stride and making sure that my family is taken care of. And we're doing this right, even if that means staying my ass in the house. Stay home. The hell wrong with y'all? So, of course, tonight you can always tune in and check me out right here on the Spreaker app. However, you can also go over to d30radioonline.com. Check me out there. Then after the show has finished airing, you'll be able to find me on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, and Podchaser. For those that are watching me live, what's up, what's up, what's up? And for those that will find me a little bit later on, hey, how y'all doing? So before we can continue on any further, we do have some house rules here at Revive Relationships, the podcast. The first house rule is to respect everyone's privacy. Because let me tell you, sometimes we get down and dirty with the conversation, and I want everybody to feel comfortable with knowing that because that's just how we roll here at Revive Relationships. Rule number two, be kind and courteous. Sometimes I can't get to your comment, and that should be perfectly fine. But understand that I do see it. I got you. I got you. Just hold your horses. Hold your horses. Number three, no hate speech or bullying here. I hate a bully now. Back in my day, I wasn't a bully, but I'll fight one real quick. You know what I'm talking about? So, no hate speech or bullying here. We're just gonna respect one another. Once again, going back to rule number one. Rule number four, grab a good drink. I have a good Roscato. No, this ain't Roscato tonight. What am I drinking? Stella Rosa Black. I'm drinking Stella Rosa Black tonight. Have you a good drink, whether that's your water, Kool-Aid, whatever it is you have going on, perfectly fine. And number five, hopefully everyone is able to get into a place where you can truly tune in and be comfortable and we just have a good time. So once again, welcome. Yo, what's up, Nicey? I see you in the room. Y'all see him? That's my brother, y'all. Y'all make sure he's single. He got his own stuff as well. So yeah, I'm just putting it out there just in case. So Once again, welcome to Reviving Relationships, the podcast. We have a very dope show on today. When I tell you it's so dope, y'all, I was up writing all night. I won't say all night, but for a good few hours just to make sure that I brought you what I needed to bring you on this week. And I'm perfectly fine with that. So stay tuned and stay locked in. Once again, I'm your girl, Keisha Nicole. We're going to allow these sponsors to speak up. And I'll be right back. Of course, what you're hearing now was The Hustler by Willie Colon and Hector Lavoe. Stay tuned and stay locked in. Hey, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me. I'm super excited about tonight's episode. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit more. Feel free to like, comment, tag, and share out tonight's broadcast. Thank you so much, Habitual Dopeness. I see you sharing me out. Let them know. Listen, this is not one that you want to miss out on. Because y'all know when I get to talking, especially if I said I've written some things down, y'all know what's gonna be. And if you don't, if this is your first time tuning in, you gonna get to know it. So yeah, y'all been doing all right? Everybody holding up okay? How's your families doing? I'm gonna take a quick little pause just to make sure I check in properly. Y'all should hear what I'm playing in the background though. I promise you, you would love it. That's my shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm actually sharing out everything. Make sure I got everything going. Tonight's show is called Sometimes. I'm going to break that down for you all momentarily. You're going to understand why we get into this sometimes type of a situation. If you guys have any birthdays or anniversaries that you'd like to request or anything like that, make sure that you put it in the comment section as well. Let me take this off my ear so it won't seem like I'm yelling, because it really tunes me in, tunnels me in, and then I start hearing everything else instead of myself in the background. But yeah, if you have any birthdays coming up, any anniversaries, if you just want to give somebody a shout out, feel free to hit me up in the messenger or put it in the comments here. Tag them on here. Let them know that, hey, I want to make sure that our relationship is revived. Now, some of y'all know y'all can't be with y'all booze right now because we quarantine. We got to stay still, sit down somewhere. So you need to pass a message on. I got you. Hand it to me. I fold it up, like in the real tight fold, and then hand it on off to him like that for you. I got you. I'm almost finished sharing these things out, y'all. It just be a lot to share, but it's so worth it. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. Of course, if you are interested in starting your own podcast, hit me up in my inbox or email d30radio@gmail.com, and we'll be able to get that information on for you as well. Y'all, what I'm listening to is so dope. Okay. I say, who is this? Here's the thing. Another thing that I've noticed as of lately, everybody has been going live. So it's kind of like, well, should I watch this live today or not? Anytime Keidra Nicole is on live, you want to tune in. Okay? Let me just put it that way. Anytime I'm on live, you need to be tuning in. Why? Because it's going to be a dope show for one. Second, what more do you have to do but tuning in and watching me, right? No, I'm just kidding. I know y'all probably got a crap load to do. Let me see here. That's not what I need. Welcome back to D30 Radio. This is your girl, Keidra Nicole, right here with another episode of Reviving Relationships. Yes, y'all, I'm super excited about what tonight's episode is going to bring to us on this evening. Listen, I've been planning, I've been scoping everything out, and I have it already. I think I'm good. I think I have it good for y'all. As you hear in the background, it's called The Hustler by Willie Colon and Hector Lavoe. I'm excited about that. Shouts out to Chatamis for providing me with that particular song on this evening. Shouts out to you. Yes, yes, to you and to you and to you and to you. So, of course, let's just jump right on into it. I know some people have been asking, Keisha Nicole, what have you been watching as of lately? As of lately, I have been watching what is that show called? Tiger King. I've been on that. I've been on Ozark. I've been watching. What else have I been watching? I don't know. Those are the two main things as of now. But when I tell you that Tiger King, if you haven't watched it, make sure that you watch it. That thing right there is something interesting. I love documentaries anyway, but it's just something about this whole Tiger King thing that has me shook and has me looking at individuals like your mind frame is not all the way there. You know what I mean? So, but what I'm telling you is, I don't want to give it away, but it's this guy named Joe Exotic. He owns all of these exotic animals and mainly tigers and lions. And but he has a farm out in Oklahoma that's really big, and he hires these individuals that really probably wouldn't have gotten a job or had a good start anywhere until he got with Joe Exotic. Or until they got with Joe Exotic. So, but for whatever reason, everybody is against him. Not everybody, but it's this one character named Miss Carol Child. She is against him, and she is against anybody that sells exotic cats and all this other stuff. But you got to watch it because they're talking about some other issues with her feeding her husband to one of the cats that she saved. So yeah, very interesting. Of course, I'm also on Ozark. That's what I've been watching lately as well. It's it's pretty deep. And it'll take you there. What's going on, Pammy? I see you in the room. You all feel free to like, comment, tag, and share out tonight's episode. I don't want y'all no one to miss out on any of this. And so it's pretty deep. Ozark is. Oh yeah, another show I've been watching is All American with Tay Diggs in it. All American. That show right there, whoa, is all I have to say. That show, All American, it'll have you feeling some kind of way. It'll have you feeling kind of, I wouldn't say sad, um, but I don't know. It's hard for me to explain it. It's really hard for me to explain it because it's about a guy. He used to live in a quote unquote hood in a bad area out in Oakland. And you know, they his mom is a single mom with two boys. What's going on, Chatamis? I see you in the room. And she's just trying her best to do the best thing for her sons. And one of them has the opportunity to play for this amazing school out in Beverly Hills and to really make something out of himself. And so a door was open and an opportunity was provided at that time. And there's part of the story. But it's a lot that goes into it. I think I almost cried. I'm not going to sit up here and lie and be like, yeah, I cried because I'll be lying to you. But I did almost cry a few moments of the show. And it's interesting. You may want to check that out if you don't know what else to watch. So let's go ahead on and jump into this week's topics and content that I've provided you all throughout this particular week for reviving relationships. So we're going to start with Monday. Monday, I have a quote and it says, You were created to live your life. not just survive in it. Of course, that was written by me. You can also find that quote in any of my books, Organic Thoughts, or any of the moments there. But once again, it says you were created to live your life, not survive in it. What is that saying? You are made to live in nothing less than in full abundance. So everything that you obtain, everything that you do should be with the authority and the power and the strength of I got this because I was created this way. What's going on, Nicey? I see you in the room. Not just to say, as Nicey would say, good times. No, not like that, but in a sense of, yeah, we're gonna have some moments of struggle because our faith is being tested in that process. However, because of the man that we serve, because of the person that we serve, the being that we serve, that is greater, that's within us, and that images himself through us, we have the abundance that can be fulfilled within all of those with all of this process. So understand, you were created to live your life, not just survive in it. Not just survive. No more surviving just because you feel like that's all you can obtain and all you can accomplish and all that you can do during this time frame of your life. No, it's time to obtain that abundance that you are seeking for. It's time to obtain everything that you came here for. What's up, V? I see you in the room. So that's what we had from Monday. Of course, we will come back to the actual Monday music pick a little bit later on in the show. But I had to share that with you all to understand, once again, you were created to live your life, not just survive in it. Live, take chances. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be a little nervous before you take that leap of faith. But that's the part of the process to get to where you need to go. And even as we talk more throughout the show, you're going to fully understand what I'm meaning by all of this, because it's all going to actually come together for us within tonight's episode of Reviving Relationships. So let's get into Tuesday's topic. So typically on Tuesdays, I do a content called Talk to Me Tuesday. Of course, if you are now joining on with me, feel free to say hello so that I can say hello back, and feel free to like, comment, tag, and or share. So let's continue on. So Talk to Me Tuesday. So with everything going on in this world, what is one thing that you have learned about yourself during this trying time? So with everything going on in this world, let me get some of my chat room individuals to say something to me about it. What have you learned about yourself during this trying time? So while you guys are typing or texting it out or however you're trying to do it for me, I will say, for me, I've learned that my faith is much stronger than what I ever imagined. It's much stronger because it has definitely been tested during this time frame, and that I'm resilient and creative. So I don't know if you all follow me on any social media platforms. However, I have this one platform that I just kind of be creative from time to time. And my oldest daughter, she's 16, and typically she has her acrylics on. And I was so bored, y'all. I just said, let me see if I can do it. And I got in there, and baby, I put that full set on my baby by using the hand file like no other. And I got it done. And it made me realize that I can bounce back from any situation if I just sit still, hone in what it is that I'm trying to obtain and do, and then just allow it to happen, right? And then, however, I've also learned that I often bottle things up so much, or I'm so much in my head, that my body will force me to either react, even if it means a moment of being or feeling broken, even though I haven't been broken. I don't know if you guys really understand what I mean by that. Saying like, nobody necessarily has done anything to me, but I'm so deep in my head and so deep in my thoughts that I feel like everything around me is crumbling. I'm my worst critic. I don't know if you guys are your worst critic, but typically those that are very creative, whether with their hands or with whatever else they have going on, they can become their worst critic, and woo, it can get to you. Not because of someone or something, but simply because my body needs me to just stop and reset. And I've learned that over the time frame of having lupus and dealing with my lupus symptoms, that sometimes my body will force me to shut down, whether it's causing me to become ill, whereas I can't do anything, or my joints or something swells, or whatever happens to my body, then that's typically how it manifests for me. So yeah, those are some things that I learned about myself throughout this particular time frame. So V says that she learned at this time that she's too blessed to be stressed. I can agree with that, because it'll be a moment, if I didn't have to be resilient, I would be so, having to figure out, okay, what are we gonna eat, what are we gonna cook, how are we gonna get all this food, how are we gonna, because in my household we have at least a good 10 people that we feed every day. Literally 10 people. I'm not even being facetious about it, y'all. I'm so serious. It's about 10 people in my household. Nothing wrong with it. We just have a big house. So it caused me to say, you know what? We are being blessed. Everyone is able to eat. Nobody's plate is lacking. Nobody's nothing is lacking. We're able to wash clothes. We're able to drink water. We're able to just live. And in this process, I've also learned that coming together with my family has been something so important during this time frame. Just being able to go outside and play quote unquote soccer or dodgeball or freeze tag or hide and go seek, whatever. It's just being able to spend that quality time with each and every one of them has been so vital in this process. Okay, Chatamis, I see you. He says nothing has changed. I am more of an introvert, and social distancing is something that I unconsciously practice. However, it is not the same thing as being around and listening to others. I like to listen, and lately I only listen to myself only. So what I have learned about myself is that I can cope and keep it moving. That's a good thing to be too. Now, I'm not an introvert. I'm not. I will be honest. I guess that's why I'm in the position I'm in now, because I'm not an introvert by any means necessary. However, this feeling, ooh, it has definitely got to me, Chatamis. I promise you, listeners, I've been like, okay, but I don't go out a lot. I'm not an introvert, but I don't go out a lot. But just to know that now I have to kind of plan everything, like be strategic with my planning, or I have to, or I can't go anywhere. That has been kind of a change for me. So I can understand some introverts are like, yes, about time. Woo. So yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. It's okay. I just know that I don't think that I would be able to be a full blown introvert. But I just want the opportunity to say if I want to go somewhere or not. That's all I'm saying. Maybe that's just me. I want to get the chance to say yes or no. I want to get the chance to tell somebody, yeah, I'm on my way, and be snuggled up in my bed. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to be able to do. But I can't do that. Why? Because of this situation. So, real quick, we're going to get ready to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get our birthdays and anniversaries out of the way, and shout outs as well. And then we will get into our Music Monday pick. Oh, when I tell you guys, this Music Monday pick is absolutely dope. If you are watching me live, feel free to tune into the podcast so you can hear this Monday music pick. Text the word listen to 31996. Also, like, comment, tag, share if you feel like it. If you don't, I understand. Everybody got things going on. So, yeah. Stay tuned and stay locked in. I'm your girl, Keisha Nicole, but I have to let this song play out because I'm really feeling it. Thank you, Chatamis, for this pick. Hey everybody, y'all doing okay? I got my whole flashlight just on. My entire phone is about to be absolutely dead. Y'all, this song in the background, I know y'all like, what is she doing? Baby, this thing is so live. I'm really digging it. Obviously. Y'all doing okay? What up, Ty? What's going on, homie? Y'all doing all right up there? I feel like I don't know why I'm acting like y'all just so far away. Feel free to like this broadcast as well as share it out for me, Ty. Tell them they do not want to miss today because I have a few. I have something that I want to let everybody know about. Oh yeah, that's right, Ty. You in Texas? Oh, how the babies doing? How my nephews doing? I'm acting like it's just us on here. Yeah, feel free to to share this out for me. It's hard for me to kind of share because I can't the way it's set up on this particular app. This music has me in my feelings. Not in my feelings, but it just feels good. Makes you want to just get up and dance and salsa. I want to go to another night at the suite where they have the salsa going. And that's a workout right there. If you've never been somewhere to salsa, you haven't done enough. You haven't done enough, I promise you. Okay, let me get to my commercial so I can get back to my show. How's Texas? What part of Texas you in, Ty? Good. Appreciate it. Yeah, I noticed the birthday song. Gotta twerk it out with my drinking hand. Yep. You already know what time it is when you hear that tune in the background. We're about to get these birthdays on up out of the way so we can continue on with everything. Happy birthday to my girl, my boo thing, Anae. Happy birthday, boo. Happy birthday to the one and only Ink Cosmetics lady, Miss Maria Roy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Adonis, Terry, Big Dog Jr., Adrian Collins, Leisha Sadler, Janice Hutchinson Jemingson, also happy birthday to, let's see, I know we have some belated birthdays. Kawana Lee, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my girl Tavi. Happy birthday, boo. I hope you have an amazing day. And also want to wish a happy belated birthday to my homie Merrick Palmer. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Ricky. Yes, happy birthday. Wish you all have an amazing day. I know with all this happening and going on, you couldn't possibly celebrate the way that you may have wanted to, but I'm more than confident based upon the people that I know. Y'all turned up anyway. So just continue to be safe. Have a great time and let's turn up. So happy birthday to you guys. I love you. Y'all see my poetic justice look tonight? Hold on, let me take the headphones off real quick so y'all can see. My poetic justice look while that's playing. Y'all see it? I got my book and everything. I think the only thing she didn't do is drink, but baby, I'm gonna do that part. Y'all know I love my good Janet Jackson now. Be sure to tune in with me. Text the word listen to 31996 because we are about to play our Music Monday pick. This is my jam, man. Ooh, child. Leo. Go, Leo. I know it's not a Leo season yet, but we always celebrating. All right, y'all, we're about to get back into the get down. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me. We're going to have a good show. Y'all already know how I work and maneuver. And we are back right here on D30 Radio, the hottest and trendiest internet radio station of all time. I am your girl, the one, the only, Keidra Nicole. So today's Music Monday pick is being brought to you by her. And the song is called Sometimes. Obviously, you see the title of today's show. But I'm going to allow this song to play before we can continue on. And I'm going to explain exactly why I chose this particular song. I know it's Aries season, Ty. Shouts out to Tyrell Jackson, my brother. He's over there in San Antonio right now. Shouts out to his family and my nephews. But, you know, but when I heard this song, it really spoke to me. It really made a lot of sense when it felt like there wasn't any sense. And that alone meant a lot to me in this process. So make sure that you guys really hear the words. Feel free to like, comment, tag, share, text the word listen to the number 31996, and I promise you're not going to regret this. So just listen to the words, okay? Of course, if you are listening with me live, you will be able to hear the song that I'm going to play. And you can share it out as well. Text the word listen to 31996. So here we go. I love this song so much. I was like trying to learn the words. You know how you just, a song sounds so good, you just want to learn the words right then? Have y'all heard the song before? Sometimes by her. This song right here, woo! I got a bit. Yes. I knew where I was going when I left out. Y'all have to listen to it. And then it's another song that she has. It's called I'm Not Okay. Not saying that she was saying like, oh, she's down and now. I mean, I guess it's however you want to look at it, however you want to view it. But when I heard this song, you know, it just meant a lot for her to really say what she said, how she said it. And in this season, in this time frame, sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes it don't go your way. Sometimes. And sometimes you gonna have those days. And sometimes Sometimes you'll feel out of place. Yes. Yeah. Shouts out to everybody that is sharing, that is liking, that is commenting. Shouts out to y'all. Because y'all could be doing other things, but you are tuning in with me. I am so digging it. I'm so digging the vibe, so digging the room. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you guys, it wouldn't make any sense for me to have a show. Everybody has their own vision of what a podcast should be, or what a live should look like, or anything like that. But I'm just grateful to each and every one of you, because once again, if it wasn't for you taking time, sometimes you gotta take a chance. And I thank you all for taking that chance on me when it comes down to this podcasting thing, to everything I have going on. So don't go your way sometimes. Sometimes you gon' have those days. Sometimes you'll feel out of place. Promise me it'll be the same. 'Cause sometimes change. And then it's this part on the song, they go real churchy. Oh my goodness, y'all gotta hear this song. It's called Sometimes by Her. Yes. Yeah. You heard this song, Val? Shouts out to my bestie, Val. That thing go, ooh, this song right here. I think yesterday I about cried. Well, I didn't cry. I did cry. You know how you be in the shower, you start sliding down the wall while the hot water hitting you, but you know you don't want to sit down if you're like a germaphobe. Ooh, that song right there, yes. The whole album, Val, and that's the song that she has is called I'm Not Okay. Woo. Okay, so let me get back into this show real quick before I start. So, what did y'all think about that one? Sometimes by Her. So, okay, let me tell y'all the reason why I chose this song, because how sometimes change needs to take place in order for something even greater than what you had planned to manifest. Change promotes growth from a place that you never really knew existed. Can I say that one more time? Change promotes growth from a place that you never really knew existed. Understand what I'm trying to tell you. Learn to adapt and accept the possibility that sometimes things change, but it is meant for the good of your now. But most importantly, even greater for your future, for your tomorrow. I think a lot of times we're so afraid of change and being able to fully adapt to it because of the fear. Even in today, it was something that happened today. Even in my own relationship. Listen, we talking about relationship. Let me just be honest about it. It wasn't that he did anything in particular. It was just I was so caught up in my head with everything that was happening now, and everything that's going on with the society, how stuff is being shut down, how things have to now be altered and changed. That fear set in. But I had to realize that sometimes change has to happen so that it can promote growth from a place that I never knew really existed. So in this process, in this place of some time, it had to open up my eyes and make me understand, like, there's so much more in you, there's so much more that's of value of you. that's supposed to be given to somebody else, or given to your children, or given to somebody close to you. And it's so deep in there that sometimes you have to just stop. Sometimes you have to just sit and reevaluate what you have ahead of you. And I think that's what this, well, I know for a fact that's what this song meant to me. And that's what this song said to me. So I'm gonna reread what I wrote last night while I was reading this song. And I'm gonna say it exactly how I wrote it. And it says how sometimes change needs to take place in order for something even greater than what you had planned to manifest. What am I saying about that? Even in our relationships, we have to learn to adapt to change. Why? Because there are certain learned behaviors that we had before we got to this place of actually coming together. And there's things that have to be adapted in that process. So sometimes I'm right, but sometimes I'm wrong. And vice versa. Sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong. But what am I willing to do to adapt to what that possible change can and or will be? So change promotes growth from a place that you never really knew existed. I never really knew this side of me truly existed until the sometimes happened. Because I had a full plan. I had a full plan even when I was married. I would even say to my last ex husband, when I was married to him, I had a full plan. I literally wrote down the vision. I thought I was making it plain, but really that vision was for something even greater that I never knew existed. I never knew, shoot, I never even knew that I was supposed to have a son. That was not a part of the plan. Understand what I'm saying? I wanted one, I desired for one, but after I realized that's not going to happen, I was cool with my three daughters, but sometimes things change. And in the midst of this change, I had to adapt to all of this. I have to adapt to a little kid running around and literally crawling everywhere, trying to climb on everything, trying to do everything. I had to adapt to not being able to go to my best friend's house every week to have family night with them and their family, my family and their family coming together. I had to adapt not being able to go out as much. I had to adapt to all of these particular things. Why? Because that's just the way life is. And sometimes, we may not want it, but God throws those things into place because he knows the importance of it and how it's going to manifest for us and make things even greater and better for us. Are we really listening to that? Or are we afraid of change? Who likes change, really? Who really likes change unless they already know it's going to benefit them? But is that really considered as change, or is that just going with whatever floats your boat? Change and growing. I'm not tall at all, but I know when I was growing in elementary school before I stopped growing, um, my bones would ache. That's a part of change. When a baby's teeth are growing in, that's a part of change. So it has to cause some pain, some moments of irritability, and that's perfectly fine because it's going to make sense when the teeth come out. When you can look and say, "Oh, my baby got a cute smile," outside of just gums. You get what I'm saying? So then it says, learn to adapt and accept the possibility that sometimes things change, but it is meant for the good of your now. But most importantly, it sets you up for something even greater for your future. We just have to embark and embrace it. Even this entire change in us having to stay inside and not um go out, or being cautious of our surroundings and having this social distancing situation to take place. For some people, it's really hard. A lot of people, this time frame, it's very hard for them because staying indoors, not going anywhere. I can't do a backyard barbecue with my homies. I can't change. Change, change, change. Allow it, accept it, adapt to it, embrace it. It's meant for your good. And even in your relationships, it's meant for that. Change happens. Now, if you and your partner stay the same over year after year after year after year and you see no change, that means there's no growth. And I mean, there's no growth. So what's the purpose? What purpose are you really embarking on or embracing in that time frame? Honestly, sit back and really ask yourself that. You know, y'all, we just have to be okay with that and understand that it's a part of the process. It'll make sense. We're gonna get through this. Well, okay, so Chatterman says change isn't always good, but when it doesn't feel like it's always good because it's not necessarily sometimes what you want to do. Like, think about it. If it was a certain individual that you dated in your past and you was like, well, I thought that we were supposed to be together forever, but y'all broke up. That's a big change. That doesn't feel good. But then when you move forward in life and you grow from that process, then you realize it was meant to be. It was for my making. It was for the betterment of who I need to be for whomever else. So embrace that. Sometimes shit just don't go your way. Sometimes it just doesn't. And it's okay. Just carry on, move forward, find your stride, and walk and go as far as you can with that. So I'm just going to take a quick break. We will be back. And stay tuned and stay locked in. I'm your girl, Keisha Nicole. Y'all doing all right on my live? Sometimes I can get real deep. I really want to go even further, but I have to be cautious about my time as well. But that song, it really, really, really spoke to me and opened up a new way of how I need to think. Even in my process of how I need to think, even with my partner. And realize that sometimes it's not him. Sometimes it's really me. Because I'm so far in where I'm trying to go that I haven't even gotten there yet. I'm trying to go ahead on and write my present and even my future. And that's just not how life goes. So that's just my take on all of that. That's all I got to say about that. Stay tuned and stay locked in. We are about to get into this invest in your sex moment. And yeah, I got some good tricks up my sleeve. I'm trying to debate, should I stay live with you all or should I go ahead on and just you know what? I think I'm gonna give the privacy of my listeners. So if you want to tune in with me, I'm about to post the link below. You can follow it right here. Or you can text the word listen to 31996 and you'll be able to tune into this segment of the show. You guys, I truly do appreciate you all for tuning in with me. There would not be a Reviving Relationships or even a live if it weren't for you all. Stay safe out there. Be sure to wash your hands. You can also tune in with me on tomorrow morning for our morning devotional for the Bloom Adult Day Center. So love you guys. Be safe. Mwah.